Hello and welcome to a quick look at a bunch of superhero comic book stuff from WM brand. These are not in any sets and all of their individual numbers will be posted in the video description below. We got some DC and Marvel. So starting from the left there we have Animal Man and we have Guy Gardener Green Lantern, a Red Lantern here, Rayner Green Lantern, the evil Supergirl from the CW crossover Crisis on Earth X. This is really awesome figure to have because it actually came out really quickly after the shows came out, so that's pretty cool. One of the versions of the Flash from like a different world, and then we have a samurai Spiderman there. That's pretty unique, and a bulked up iron like suit Iron Man. That Iron Man figure actually can be bought in a set of other like regular printed Iron Man with regular helmets, but all those suit designs have been previously released by other bootleg brands before, so it's just not necessary to get. So I only picked up the individual figure, which is the only one that's different and special compared to everything else that was released before that. So accessory wise, Iron Man comes with his usual like jet stuff you see on the side right there. Nothing special there. Katana blades for Spider-Man, and these stay in the packet quite well, so that's good. Nothing. Cape is pretty secure material, that's nice. The gem for these two Green Lanterns, Red Lantern actually has a little dish/plate printed there with the Red Lantern logo. It's kind of hard to see, this transparent red, and nothing else for Animal Man. I want to take a close look at this bulky Iron Man suit first. So if you like this kind of stuff, great. I don't get too much for it, but I think it's okay. It's nice once in a while to have one or two of these, but don't make it a norm. Not a big fan of that. One of the reasons is what doesn't look like a Lego figure anymore, but I do appreciate that all this armor is armor. It can come off and it will reveal a regular Lego figure design underneath. So how do you get this stuff off? Well, before we do that, the print on this is pretty nice. The coloring is pretty good. Nothing too much on the back, and it does still show some details of the actual minifigure underneath, so that's good. But what I don't like is you can't actually move his arms past the torso because it's too bulky. So how do you get this stuff off? Well, you're just gonna pull the hand off, and what it is, you see, is actually attached via the hand of the peg of the little hand. So just remove that. And now he looks kind of silly. He's like got a thing that some people have when they have a smaller limb than the rest of the body. There we go, that looks a little bit better now. So the leg bits come off very easy. You just slide them off sideways. And you've got all this nice print detail underneath. It's pretty cool. Remove that and you have a Tony Stark head. That's pretty nice. It's got a design that's different from everything else that we've seen. Actually, it's got a different expression. It's got the little like screen stuff on his face, and on the back he acts as second face that's got the grumpy look, and there's more like sort of display designs there. And then you remove the armor on the torso, which comes off very easily, and that's nice. You got all this design underneath. Looks pretty good. Obviously it doesn't look quite like a complete armor, but it still looks really nice. If you stick this helmet back on, yeah, looks alright, just like all the other Iron Man things. The helmet's slightly too big. And by the way, the helmet doesn't have any eyes. It's actually, the eyes actually cut out as holes. So doesn't quite work with this figure because it doesn't have a white bar like Batman heads do. So you do get a little skin color in there, so it makes it a little bit lighter in color. But yeah, it's kind of hard to see. But yep, there he is. Now the biggest problem with this Iron Man's bulk up suit is that it actually does reduce the function of the legs there. You cannot, realistically plug this into any Lego like plates or surfaces. It just doesn't fit. Almost fits but doesn't. So you really do need to use the blue studs that come with it and just plug one in there or plug both of them in, and then there you go. So he's never gonna quite walk on any Lego surfaces. Plastic quality and clutch is excellent, as we should expect from WM now. It's been quite consistent, so that's great. However, print is a little bit off on some of these figures. Iron Man and Spider-Man are great. The evil Supergirl are also quite good, although there's a few hairline marks here and there. Flash one is okay, but the gold bits on the goggles are a little bit smudged. The Red Lantern is also okay, and Rayner here is probably the worst one because his face is a little bit squished, and the print on his torso is a little bit smudgy, not too good with that. Finally, Animal Man on the left there, well, he's okay. Animal Man on the left there, the pants, the torso and head are printed okay. Face seems a little bit switched, but the pants aren't so good. They didn't print enough sort of backing color because the plastic is darker than the orange print. They needed a little bit of white there to like even out the colors, but they didn't quite do that, so it does look a little bit off. Of course, some of these characters have arm printing, and yeah, just a few basic lines for these two, but of course the Iron Man has really good like detailed design on the arm, and actually looks quite fitting. It doesn't feel like it's cut off or anything, so that's good. Only 4 of these characters have back head prints, which I think is extra unfortunate for the Red Lantern one, because they don't always look like they're spewing blood or biting someone. Sometimes they have some slightly calmer, pissed off look. Like just annoyed look and not rage all the time, so that's unfortunate. I mean, you know, sometimes you always want, if you're only gonna have one face, you want something that's relatively neutral so it can work in many circumstances. But no, the only face he has is like Arr. So anyway, but the other figures they have there, his face is all still squished, detail on the back not so great. All the figures look okay for the most part on the back, so that's fine. Would have preferred if Spider-Man also had the net pattern printed on the back, but yeah, we don't have that, which is also kind of unfortunate, but you can easily use any other Spider-Man head on this and it will look totally fine. Overall, I'm quite happy with this lot of figures. All these figures have not really been produced before by anyone else, all these particular designs. These are pretty good. It's nice to see more the characters branch out to something that's still recognizable but have yet to be produced by, say, XINH or even Shin Yuan back in the day. So it's really great to have, you know, extra Lantern characters. And with these two in the lot here, we had Parallax from other sets, and we had a whole bunch of other Green Lanterns. It's really cool. More and more Lantern characters. Great, awesome. The other character's pretty awesome too. I did definitely like this one a lot. The two Marvel ones don't really do too much for me, but I think this color of the Iron Man suit is still pretty awesome. I just prefer DC characters more than Marvel, but for Iron Man fans out there, you'll definitely like this figure as well. So I highly recommend all of these figures. You can just pick them up individually. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below in the cards. Take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.